and most importantly, unpredictable. The road to the Basketball Africa League 2023 has been all that and more as the Elite 16 reaches the penultimate stage. 3 of the last 4 travelers will arrive at the destination, and 1, unfortunately, will be left behind. And our second matchup in our doubleheader this evening, it is the City Oilers versus the Cape Town Tigers. The Mother City and Kampala, Guguletu and Lukoko, Molweni and Jebale. Once again, it's a pleasure and a privilege to be bringing you the best that the African continent has to offer. This is the Elite 16, the second semi-final, and we are on the road to the Basketball Africa League 2023. Special shout out to Zambia, Mozambique, Kenya, Madagascar, Senegal, Uganda, and the hosts, Mzansi. Hello everybody, welcome. Mkolisi Ngonela alongside Tsakani Ngobeni. TK, take us through the Oilers starting 5.
We have Enabo, Roebuck Jr., who we need to keep our eye for, Jones, Okello, and Barbara. This team right now is ready, is locked in, and it comes into this play being undefeated, locked in. My concern for them is, are they playing not to lose the record that they have, or are they playing to win?
City Oilers, the only team undefeated through the pool stages, 3-0, picking up wins against Cospin, Matero Magic, and Ferroviario. And this one will be a daunting challenge for them.
Interesting fact, out in the West, Stade Malien from Mali, Pangula and Sporting Club left the group stages undefeated, and both had to play for the win, for third. And then we have Evans Ganapano, Dang, Putney, Prinsley, and Gibinje starting for the Cape Town Tigers. This team can score in any and every dynamic way. They can score outside, they can score in transition, they can score while the play is set up. So very dynamic, diverse group of scorers.
Coach Flosh Ngwenya picking up his first loss in the pool stages against Urunani of Uganda. They went down in that game 49-59. So, you know, they've had an opportunity yesterday to rest, regroup, and the whole of Mzansi expects nothing but a place in tomorrow's final from the Cape Town Tigers.
I think the whole of Mzansi expects an automatic qualification at the end of this, but the City Oilers, I could say, are undefeated. They are locked in, and they just have an edge to them where they grind it out and play hard.
City Oilers led by coach Mandy Juruni, and has many domestic titles to his name, as well as also coached the Ugandan national team. So comes in here with a wealth of experience. Our officials, Amir Abulo, Antonio Bernardo, as well as Redwan Darif. Our officials this afternoon, well, it's the early evening, 4 minutes until tip-off. And we are almost ready for tip-off. The Oilers, Tsakani, coming in 3-0 in this game. And, you know, the precarious thing is that you don't want to pick up a loss in a must-win game.
No, you do not. You don't want to pick up a loss in a must-win game. We saw that in the West, where Stade Malia from Mali, Bangola walked in, and they just had to play for third position, competing against themselves.
Philando Jones, I mean, he has been the leader on the floor for the City Oilers, a guy that they can depend on and has really shown and proved this week.
And he's a man who's not afraid of the moment. He comes in, shares the ball, and just makes sure his teammates are where they need to be to contribute to the game.
Michael Benije of the Cape Town Tigers, Evans Ganapamo from the Central African Republic, and Cape Town Tigers rely heavily on both of them in the backcourt. They can stretch the floor and they can handle the ball as well, and they can shoot and score the basketball.
No, completely. And now we've got guests in the house. We've got Slim, the fans coming out, enjoying, creating more energy in the building for everyone to enjoy.
If you are supporting the Cape Town Tigers, you have to be repping with a Tigers jersey. And some of the guests that we have to take in this semi-final, LK4, are Isaac Lugude Katwe. I spoke to him just a little earlier on, just before the game, and he said he's torn. You know, he's from Uganda.
Yes.
He said he's torn. I said, no, you've got to be supporting your countrymen.
You have to support your countrymen, but also he's also an honorary South African citizen.
Absolutely.
Supporting and being at every sporting event as we see him here. So he's rightfully torn, but let's look at it this way. Either way, Isaac wins.
Lebesa Slepe got a start in the game against Urunani. His first start in the pool stages, and you know, the coach is going to be leaning heavily on him, especially because their relationship goes a long way.
Yes, no, historic relationship. He played at the B.A.L University of Technology with Coach Flosh Ngwenya, and he was one of the strong guards that helped the team succeed.
The Oilers, TK, this team has really played well. They can start strong because they are so deep. And if you look at guys like Philando Jones, the backcourt of Jones and Roebuck Jr.
Oh, yes.
And then they've got Jimmy Enabu, they've got James Okello, Tony Drileba. So this team, a well-oiled machine, and we take this from the company backing them, City Oil, in Uganda. And they expect nothing else but to go to tomorrow's final.
I mean, road to B.A.L, automatic qualification at play right now. Both teams locked in, fighting, well, competing rather, for that seat. And the loser of this game gets to play in a 3 and 4 position to try and make it to B.A.L, road to B.A.L on Sunday.
Well, that's the thing, Takani. You don't want to lose today, because in the words of Sons of Man, tomorrow is not promised.
So at this moment, you play the event and you step up to the moment and you ensure that you put your best leg forward and gain momentum going into the B.A.L competition.
Opening tip, Putney wins it for the Tigers. Ganapamo, the turnover, and Jones comes away with it. Roebuck Jr. against Benije. Roebuck Jr. follows on his miss, puts it up again, and the follow by Okello, that's broken up.
And that is 3 offensive possessions by City Oilers, and that should just make the Tigers know that they need to stop that if they want to get into the game.
Deng from outside misses the mark. Tigers definitely will be elated and will welcome the return of Diu Deng. Didn't play against Urunani, picking up an ankle injury, and brings them a lot of energy. Baseline jumper, Enabu, the miss. Putney, Prinsloo, back iron on the 3.
He checked early in the game, trying to see if his range, if his sniper scope is locked in, trying to reach out.
Deng with the rebound. So couple of misses for both teams. Ganabamo in the corner, Prinsloo. Putney, he'll spot up for the three. Back iron on that one.
Interesting starts for both teams. Everyone's just shooting from outside, trying to heat check and see if the ball will fall in.
Dang in the passing lane. Misses the ball on the steal.
And that's a good sign, because that means his ankle is not affecting him. He's just going off instinct right there, trying to get the deflection, trying to get the steal. Jude Dang just showing us he's ready for the moment.
Jones on the attack. Count the basket. Yep, definitely counts, and he's going to get one at the foul line. And that's the thing about Philando Jones. Look at that. Well, he's like a chef with the blade. Defense is getting sliced and sauteed. Completes the three-point play. Philando Jones. 8:10 to play in the first quarter, and City Oilers on the board. Ganabamo travels with the ball. Second turnover for him.
This game has a similar start and feel to the previous game, where guys are just feeling each other out in the first 5 minutes, getting the rhythm for the game. But what we realize that you want to impose yourself on the game and let the other team bounce back from the way you play.
Roebuck Jr., the drive, loses the handle, out of bounds. Tigers basketball. Putney with the advance up the floor to Prinsloo. Cross court to Deng. Will step back. Misses the mark on the three. Okello rebound. Jones looking for runners. Hesitation. Step back. In and out on the three. There's the follow by Roebuck Jr.
Roebuck Jr. very sneaky on the offensive rebounds. The Tigers need to be aware that the Oilers have come in for about 2 or 3 offensive rebounds, and if they don't get them off the boards, they will suffer towards the end of the game.
Roebuck Jr. not averse to contact and offensive rebounding. Ganapamo baseline drive. Oh, Evans Ganapamo
making a statement, letting his teammates know, if we're not scoring from the outside, let's attack the rim strong.
Good evening, Johannesburg. Ganapamo in the passing lane. The steal, down the floor, reverses it.
And talk about getting the house on the roof on fire, getting energy up, not only to his teammates, but also to the crowd, getting them on their side early.
Biniche with the steal, down the floor, flushes it. 2 hands.
And just like that, the Tigers have the lead and the support of the crowd with 3 consecutive steals and 3 consecutive dunks.
Cape Town Tigers, 3 great plays. And just to get back into this game, Okello the catch, Banaba from the elbow.
Banaba calms the crowd down with that shot from the elbow, just to kind of get the crowd silent and his team on a steady direction.
Whistle. Foul will be on Putney, and the official is calling Putney. Well, Okello and Putney are jawing at each other. This is a matchup to look out for. Okello with the gift of gab and right in the face of Putney. Oilers throw it away. Dang.
Jude Dang showing his explosive stealing the ball and just converting for his team to secure a 3-point lead.
Okello in and out on the 3 attempt. 3-point lead for the Tigers going on the 5-minute mark. Ganapamo. Biniche from outside.
That seems to be the top of the key, preferred heat check spot for the Cape Town Tigers. No 3 has fallen yet. They should take a page out of Ganapamo and Giminja's book and attack the rim.
Robak Jr. gets it out of the double team. Enabu on the pull-up. Can't get the 3 to go. Robak Jr. can't finish. Ganapamo the push to Deng. Deng one-on-one against Enabu. The in and out, the reverse. Kisses it off the glass.
I mean, that seems to be what's working for the Cape Town Tigers. Stop the outside shooting. If you can't make more than 2 shots from the outside, attack inside and convert.
Well, a timeout, and that's going to be the break that the City Oilers need. Evans Ganapamo, baseline drive. Oh, I don't recommend jumping with him unless you want to be put on a poster. And on the steal, open floor, and Biniche rocking the rim. So, Tsakani, the City Oilers appearing to not start this game the way they've started all the other games, very aggressively, looking for their shots, attacking the basket, going to the free throw line. It's absolutely not happening in these opening 5 minutes.
When you play out of character, that means something's wrong. What's their mind state? That's what I'm asking. If I'm coach, you take it back to basics. Guys, let's go inside. Let's dump the ball. Let's play. Fernando Jones, lead us from the front. Robak Jr., attack, shoot from outside. This is your moment, guys. This is a moment every player dreams about. Road to B.A.L, 1 and 2, playing in the semifinals. So are they playing not to lose because they have an unbeaten record? Or are they pursuing their road to B.A.L? They need to change mentalities. It's 2 different mentalities, and they need to pick one and go with it.
Well, I absolutely love that sentiment, Tsakani, about picking one. Just can't have too many struggles. Gotta pick one struggle and go with it, and stick with it. Jones, and we'll see if that timeout has done any good. Jones, back iron on the 3. Changes by the Tigers, Sibanyoni and Selepe in the game. Quinton standing by courtside. Q, what do you have for us?
Ramko, I was right here outside the Oilers bench, and Coach Mandy Jurani was just talking about offensive execution. He was making sure that they stay within their system and their offensive sets, and he really doesn't want them turning the ball over that much anymore.
Oh, Q, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely some work for Coach Juruni and his team. Putney, everyone scrambling for that rebound.
And the play like that is what exactly you want to see in the semifinals. Everyone diving on the floor, reaching on the floor, fighting for that ball. That means every possession is not guaranteed. You have to go in and fight. Everyone playing hot potato, not being able to secure the ball. Gosnati, Sibanyoni secures the ball, and a foul is called, and the Tigers retain possession.
So it'll be a side ball. It's Selepe on the inbounds. Putney underneath is looking for it. Deng on the drive. Putney with the rebound. That'll be a foul on Putney.
Can we see a replay of that, please?
Deng driving, and the runner can't get it to go. And well, controversial call couldn't be on Putney. Okello appeared to have locked his arm and elbow on Putney.
Okello seems to have a defensive assignment to ensure that Putney's productive brain or productive skills is not in the game. He's drawing at him, he's being physical with him, and he's hoping Putney responds to Okello instead of responding with the game that we know Putney to play, being dynamic, fast break, scoring threes. So Okello is slowly just taking Putney out the game.
Liam Reed has checked into the game, Putney to the bench, and that has Putney rather livid.
Cape Town Tigers playing a high-press zone just to ensure that the ball moves faster than is expected, and the City Oilers are not playing at the tempo they want right now. So they're playing a full-court man and stepping down into a 2-3 zone just to ensure that it's more difficult for the Oilers to get any look they want.
Uchechi Ogbonna also in the game for the Oilers. Ganapamo, pull-up jumper in the key. Ogbonna forcing his way in, can't finish the follow.
Banaba needs to be more present and lead from the paint for his team to actually just stay relevant and stay close in this game.
Airballs the shot.
Both teams seem to be moving away from the team concept of basketball. Right now, it's one pass shoot, no one's running the play, and it's more ISO ball instead of flow ball being played. No one's in the rhythm of the game because no one's creating for each other.
Scramble for the ball.
Both teams continue to impress me with just the hunger and the tenacious energy which they dive on the floor with Okello, Liam Reed, Silepe, Evans Ganapamo, everybody diving to the floor. We are right next to a rugby stadium in downtown Johannesburg, so I think guys might have driven past a rugby practice and just taken some notes and just want to all dive onto the floor and get involved.
Getting into that scrum. Robert Jr. against Silepe. Jones looking for the roll on Okello. They throw it away. Silepe, the pull-up just inside. Back iron on the three. Oh, the thread. Ogbonna. Okello couldn't finish.
One person you need to be careful with the ball is Kosnadi Sebanyoni. He will block because he's deceptively lanky.
Robert Jr. breaks the dunk.
Block rather by Liam Reed.
Reed altering that shot. Benije. Dribble handoffs. 10 on the shot clock. Silepe between defenders, puts it up. Reed puts it back up and in. Off the hinges. He's on the floor after that dunk.
Silepe, Libesa Silepe, slicing through the defense, throwing it off the backboard for Liam Reed with a two-hand jam, rewarding himself. However, lands off balance as Silepe throws it off the backboard for him again, lands off balance, and then just grimacing
ankle
on his face, grimacing and just uncomfortable.
It looks like he could have landed on the defender's foot. A 7-point lead for the Tigers and under 60 seconds to play.
Low scoring fourth quarter. That just illustrates how difficult it is for both these teams to catch any sort of rhythm and be comfortable in creating for each other, because it's just a whole lot of ISO ball being played.
Far end of your picture, Reed taken to the emergency room. Ogbonna, front rim on the three. Silepe off to the races against Jones.
Slepper trying to use his Euro step and secure his passport in the road to B.A.L, however denied access to the rim.
Odeke equal to the challenge. Hands like frying pans.
Hands like frying pans.
Sibanyoni. "20 seconds to play. 1 second differential between the game and shot clock. Jones in some trouble looking for Ogbonna. Slepe with the takeaway. Final shot. Binije, the kick to Prinsloo in the corner. Misses the mark on the three. That concludes the first quarter between the Cape Town Tigers and City Oilers. Very slow start, tentative as well for the Cape Town Tigers, and they came roaring.
Voice? Okay.
Well, in case you've missed it, we have some highlights from that first quarter. And it was some rather lovely, rousing plays that got the crowd here inside the Ellis Park Arena on their feet.
And I mean, if everything is going wrong or you're having a slow start, you need to find energy with Gavapano with the reverse dunk, inspiring the team and his teammates. And Benije gets the ball, gets the ball, two-hand slam to secure the lead, while Selepe slices two-rim lead off the backboard and a two-hand dunk and an injury. Liam is currently being looked into by the crowd. City Oilers, 3 out of 10 shooting. Both teams unable to take a trip to the free throw lines and missing at all three-point shots. Slow start from the line. Both teams just need to find their rhythm, find their spots, and stop it with the one-pass shooting and find some rhythm.
So a brief respite at the end of the first, and the Cape Town Tigers will look to continue on that trend. And the Oilers just need to get back into the game. Benije to Prinsloo, puts it up, counted and one.
And that's what we're referring to. If you do more than 2 or 3 passes, get the team involved, everyone scores, and we just go down to Quinton for some feedback and medic report.
Stood right alongside where Liam Reed was, and he couldn't put any weight on his leg. He is being assessed, but the initial look is that he cannot return at this point, but we will wait for official word from the Cape Town Tigers medical staff.
Well, thank you very much to Q. That was a scramble for the rebound. The ball back down the other way. Deng with the ball. Benije. Deng. Back iron. Can't get it to go. And a whistle. Jones comes away with the rebound. And And Sibanyoni will pick up the foul. The lead is 10 for the Cape Town Tigers. Enabu, Banaba, space the floor. Ngo Banaba has got the three-point range and shows it.
Banaba, dynamics, goes inside, outside, very physical. He's the one who got Putney into foul trouble, and he's hoping to work on Peter Prinsloo, the captain of the Tigers, to do the same.
Sibanyoni, back iron on the three. Ball tapped out to Odeke. Jones from way out, off the mark. Ganapamo against Jones. Jones will pick up the foul. Once again, Tsakani. City Oilers are finding it difficult to get going, and this is alluding to what you said earlier, that they're playing out of character, and that's why now they have all these struggles on the floor.
But they are a tenacious team that doesn't back down from anybody. So once they find the rhythm, they just showed a spirit of energy in the last minute and a half, being aggressive for 2 or 3 possessions. They just need to be consistent with that aggression and actually attacking the Tigers.
Enabu down the floor, the seas just parting.
And that's the aggression I'm talking about, taking advantage of opportunities as Enabu gets it easy too.
Deng puts it up, gets it to go over Odeke. Odeke secures the ball, backdoor cut to Ogbonna.
And Ogbonna with the right intention there. If a team is overplaying you, look for the back door. And if the back door is utilized by the City Oilers, that will free up and make the Tigers less aggressive and force them to protect the paint a little bit more. And right now the Tigers is attacking both on offense and defense.
Jumper off the mark. The lead is 8 for the Tigers. And 7 minutes to play. Jones on the attack. Ball comes off his leg. 3-on-2 break. Deng can't finish. Tough pass from Ganapamo. Enabu from way out. Deng with the chase, out of bounds. Tigers ball.
Right now, City Oilers trying to play hero ball as Jimmy Enabu pulls up on a fast break. Good shots, but not at this point of the game where you want to pull up on a fast break and you're down 8 points and your team is in found rhythm. Yes, you want to cheer them on, make them get some energy, some spirit, but that's not the way.
Deng on the drive. Deng on the finish. Lead is 10 for the Tigers. Ogbonna, tough shot for Ogbonna.
Tigers seem to be going away from what's working on offense. They are attacking and scoring in the paint, but however, just want to set up for 3 points.
Banaba on the drive, whips it to Odeke in the corner. 3 short. Prinsloo couldn't corral the ball. Jones whips it.
Second chance opportunities, keeping City Oilers in the game by just being tenacious and being aggressive on the rebounds. This will come back to punish the Tigers.
Prinsloo hits the 3. Putney will pick up the foul.
Putney illustrating some disapproval, some irritation, some frustration rather as well, as he gives his teammate Nkosnati Sibanyoni a chance to get on the game as Putney shows us his frustration.
Putney picks up his third personal, so we are not going to see him for a very long time in this game. And that's what happens with Putney out of the game. Jones finding a path to the basket. Dang.
Jones and Roback Jr. need to find a spark plug similar to the one that Beninje, there we go, with Judang twisting his ankle and knee, again having suffered one 2 nights before as well. So the Tigers just, all the cards not aligning right now, but still enjoying a 9-point lead.
Deng limps off the court. Backcourt violation. Benije losing possession of the ball, going out of bounds. So the Oilers will get the ball. Going on 5 minutes. Roback Jr. is making some plays. Odege with the flash. Waved off, shot clock violation. Well, that thread by Roback Jr. getting to his man, but the basket a second too late.
With the Cape Town Tigers playing and overplaying defense right there, you are open for a two-hand throwdown. However, too late in the shot clock. Use the backdoor cut, move the ball around, get the defense off the Tigers scrambling for the ball, and you will get good, easy shots if you are the City Oilers. So find the rhythm of the game and play in the game. Right now, they're just being tentative and not playing in the moment, but rather fearing the moment.
Well, IRS time, the officials conferred, and they continue the discussion at the officials' table, and a review of the dunk as the shot clock buzzer went off. Basket doesn't count, so it'll be waved off. Came after the shot clock violation.
That's what happens when you know the rules and you can use the rules to your advantage to ensure that you question and make sure your team is always represented well by the officials.
Slap it against Roback Jr. Sibagnoni. Shot clock at 10. Benije against Jones. The step back from the wing. Off the mark. Jones once again. Jones on the inside. Jones with the finish.
Jones with the energy we need him to show to get his teammates the confidence they need to be in this game.
Well, slicing through the defense, beating Benije. Ganapamo coming out on the help, but the layup is clean.
Straight drive, no move, just saw the opportunity and took it straight into Benije and scoring over Ganapamo.
The Oilers, Tagani, finding themselves in unfamiliar territory. And this goes back to the sentiment that you made about uncharacteristic play, playing out of character, and down 7. And once again, we will say that even fans of City Oil know them to be a team that starts the game aggressive and hot, and led by either Roback Jr. or Philando Jones.
Philando Jones ended this play with a nice and one take to the rim. That's the aggression he needs to display, and that should remind his teammate Jermaine Roback Jr. that, hey, listen, we're not here to participate. We're here to compete and earn our ticket to the B.A.L in this competition called the Road to B.A.L. City Oilers taking it slowly. Still in the game, though. The game has not moved away from them. With the kind of temperament they're playing with, they are still in the game and can easily find their identity and make this a challenging game for the Tigers, a more challenging game for the Tigers.
4:39 to play, and it's up to the Tigers to want to put on the pressure and get some scoring once again to close out the quarter, or for the City Oilers to fight back and eclipse this 7-point Tigers lead. Ganapamo on the pull-up. This is the mark, the rebound to Odeke. Jones with the advance up the floor. And they haven't seen him head to the bench. Pass down to Roebuck Jr. Looking for Ogbonna. And Ogbonna gestures to his teammate to come on that baseline drive and just throw it up. And he's going to go up and get it. Oilers turn it over, and it will be Tigers ball. Roebuck Jr. closely against Selepe. Double team, Selepe, tough pass. Sibanyoni looking for the dunk, broken up by Ogbonna. He was going on that the baseline. Oilers backcourt putting pressure on the Tigers backcourt.
Being extremely physical and just making them earn everything. I mean, it is the road to B.A.L. You don't get given a ticket. You show up to the game, you compete, and you come take a ticket.
The tough thing right now, oh, there's Ganapamo with the steal. Oh, punches it.
I mean, the lankiness of Ganapamo and Sibanyoni is very deceptive. You think you have the pass, next thing you have a turnover.
Banaba to Jones, the double team at midcourt. Well, lovely defensive play. You've got to love the smarts of Lebesa Selepe, running really quickly to center court and trapping Jones together with Ganapamo.
I mean, talk about Coach Floshingwenya making adjustments during the play, coaching on the fly, and his team responding just speaks to the culture of the organization and adjusting where you need to, how you need to ensure you get the results you want.
Takane, he is absolutely making the right adjustments, and the pass by Banaba and Selepe, quick to the trap, and that pass from Jones clearly intended for the front row seats.
I mean, talk about getting the fans involved. You want to get them involved with energy. As Selepe is denied, the ball is thrown out. City Oilers is in this game. Don't get it mistaken. They are playing. It's just not getting the shots they want and making the easy shots that they normally get. But once they settle down, and Fernando Jones, Roebuck Jr., and FIBA find their rhythm, they will be more confident in this current situation.
Lovely plays on the highlights, and the City Oilers are still in this game. We still have a lot of time in this quarter, and a whole half to play after halftime, and it's a 10-point lead for the Cape Town Tigers. And we're going to cross over to Q really quickly. What do you have for us?
Well, just a couple of things. The first is that we have no injury updates on the 2 injured players from the Cape Town Tigers side. As yet, medical staff have not updated, so that's the latest we have from that. From the side of the City Oilers, they really are focused in on Roebuck Jr. There was a big conversation around him, and we'll see if they get the execution they want from their offensive star. And that's all I have for you right now from the court side.
Well, Q, thank you very much. So, yeah, two crucial things that really speak to the adjustments that Coach Floshungwenya has got to make. It's the injury to Deng as well as Reed. And then also the fact that they are aware of the threat and the danger of Jermaine Roebuck Jr. So they've made those adjustments, and we'll see how the rest of this quarter unfolds.
The press seems to take away and make Fernando Jones and Roebuck Jr. a little bit more comfortable, because now they have to play at a higher speed, and that is to the benefit of the Cape Town Tigers, as Roebuck Jr. reaches over across Ganapamo to get the foul.
Deng has had some attention to his ankle, and is back in the game for the Tigers. Jones, the in and out. Jones on the inside. Oh, a hot knife through butter.
Jones finding his game in this moment as he continues to rally his team, keep the City Oilers close as he crosses Deng over. As he's leaning over, flips the ball up for a complicated two, a tough move made to look easy by Ronaldo Jones.
That's him at the camera, Takani, and I'm sure his words were, "Are you entertained?"
He said, "I am still in this fight. I am still in the line for the road to B.A.L."
Empty trip at the free throw line for Jones, and 2 minutes to play. Deng against Ogbonna. Benije. Ganapamo back to Deng. Deng, the pull-up, mid-range, a rim shot on that one. Jones, unforced error, that turnover to Ogbonna. They throw it away. And Ogbonna couldn't hold on to that ball. And it will be Tigers ball. Ganapamo from the wing, off the mark on the three. Roebuck Jr. against Deng, the double team from Sibanyoni. Ogbonna open all alone, an easy one.
Benije with a drop down, delayed drop down. If your team is pressing, you need to rotate and not face guard your man, see where the play is, as an easy ball is passed into Ogbonna, and Benije fouls him instead of rotating into place and taking away that option.
Benije incredulous at that call, and just a slight touch on the opponent, and he picks up the foul. And Ogbonna will head to the free throw line when we return from the timeout. Valando Jones. Yep. Going inside, because the outside game hasn't been working for him, and he's just been doing damage.
Fernando Jones's favorite color seems to be gray, because as soon as that man sees gray in front of him, he's going straight to the bucket, getting a 2-point, a 3-pointer, or better yet, a trip to the free throw line, or helping his teammate with an assist.
Well, tough task for the Tigers backcourt, because they are gonna have to try and keep up with the Joneses.
Fernando Jones with 11 points, 5 from 5 from driving into the lane and just getting his teammates involved. Unfortunately, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Let's see if he continues to keep with the trend or if that will change. With the way he's playing now, Roebuck Jr. should take a note out of his teammates' page or game and starts getting involved and letting himself be seen by attacking the rim and creating opportunities for his team.
Ogbonna can't complete the three-point play. So 4-point lead for the Tigers. And under 60 seconds to play. Prinsloo on the inside, battling. So that's going to be a foul, and Prinsloo is going to go to the free throw line. And will be shooting 2. And an opportunity to give the Tigers a 6-point lead, 49.7 to play.
Captain Peter Prinsloo realizing that, hey, if the shot, he is the only one to have made a 3. If the shot is not falling from 3, drive and score where our team is succeeding most, leading by example, showing his teammates it's easier if we do it from the inside out instead of from the outside in.
Elite 16 high for Peter Prinsloo, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. That was against the NBA Academy Africa. And perfect trip for Peter Prinsloo. Shots of the crowd. This is a family game for everybody. Roebuck Jr. The handoff to Ogbonna. Odeke has got the range, can shoot from 3, can space the floor. Pinija with the steal. Deng with the push down the floor. Deng. Pinija once again with the recovery. Cross court to Sibanyoni. Prinsloo looking for Deng. Jones breaks it up. Jones, the in and out. Jones to the basket. Jones, the finish.
The Tigers playing with the lack of composure that they have trying to enforce onto the City Oilers as they get closer in the half. City Oilers a little bit more confident ending this quarter.
The heave by Deng just to close out the second quarter as we head to halftime short. And once again, the Cape Town Tigers still in the lead, but City Oilers are trying their best to get back into the game, chipping away at this Tigers lead. And at the half, it is City Oilers 26, Tigers 30.
Sorry, brother. I missed the boost, man.
Tough half for Jermaine Roebuck Jr. It's been that kind of game for him. And Philando Jones just taking the game by the scruff of the neck and willing the City Oils team to the game. And right Well, it's been a highlight filled first half. Evans Ganapamo baseline drive on Jones and the flush. Dudang down the floor. They've missed his effort because he's able to run the floor for the Tigers. Slepe inside drive and Reed on the follow, and then picking up an injury, unfortunate for the Tigers. And the three, Ngo Banaba from the wing. Jones stepping into the three, but the pass finding Ogbonna underneath the basket for the thread. Ganapamo, the steal in the backcourt, and the flush. Jones to the basket. He had so many of those drives attacking the basket and finishing, and a couple of and one plays. And it's been that kind of half for the Tigers and the Oilers. TK with the actual factuals.
18 turnovers for the City Oilers. You cannot win a game or get a ticket to B.A.L if you do not have chances, if you don't have a chance to score. Steals, Tigers playing really well with 11 steals in the first half. And that will just secures the lead and speaks to the aggression at which they've approached this game and secured the lead that they have. If you're the City Oilers, you want to adjust and come out a different team, because the team that you are in this half right now is not a team that will secure a ticket to B.A.L, as right now you are cruising on the way to the B.A.L. You are not going to the B.A.L.
First, we have to believe that we want to be in the B.A.L. Uganda basketball has been, progressing. We've been playing in World Cup qualifiers. We've been playing in the Afro Basket Championship. So if we have a club coming from Uganda represented in B.A.L, it really reflects on the basketball program back at home. We are happy to be here to represent our country and hoping that we are going to go all the way.
We've prepared quite efficiently. We're quite energetic about what is in front of us and what we want to do. We understand it's not going to be an easy road. The brand of basketball that we're playing is very exciting. It's good for the eye, So every single time they come out here to come watch us, they'll walk away knowing for a fact that they got their money's worth. I mean, we're under no illusion as to what's going to happen here. Guys are going to come out swinging. There's no question about it. But we're ready for that.
The team has been preparing for this opportunity for over a year now. Coach B.A.L has gone through several stages of tournaments to be ready for this Elite 16 tournament. Just to name a few, they went to the Road to B.A.L qualifiers in Madagascar. In Madagascar as well, they had several tournaments that prepared them for this opportunity. So they are ready to compete, and we'll see what happens.
My team is Kenya Ports Authority. You're coming from Mombasa, that is in Kenya. I'm happy with the preparation. We've almost done everything. As a coach, I've prepared my team well. The remaining part is for players to do their thing. The importance of the tournament, it gives exposure and experience to the players. It's their platform. So it's for them to showcase their talent, skills, and everything.
We are a family and we enjoy a lot to spend time together. That is the key for us. Enjoy and do our best. That is our goal every day. We finish champions in the Elite 16, and that is very good for us because it was a great time for us. Hopefully we can have the same feeling again.
Our idea is trying to compete and try to give the best of ourselves for trying to achieve the crosses. For this, we are in a very, very, very tough group, but our idea is competing all the days, and depending on the results, I think that the most important game is the first.
Matero Magic is from Zambia, Lusaka. Very big tournament indeed. We didn't do very well in the qualifiers. We never had the players that we wanted to come with in the first place when we went to Tanzania. Joburg is different now. We've got a few players that we want, and I think we expect different results this time around.
The NBA Academy Africa, it's a group of young kids from all around the continent. It means that Africa is working together, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Our mentality has always been to win or we learn, and it's very important for this group of young guys as we are a development program. We're very excited to come and participate to this unbelievable tournament.
Well, quite a long break, and due to some technical issues in the arena and around the city, but we are back on the road. And I don't know, we had a breakdown, and then we had to call a roadside assistance.
Yep.
Mechanics, so now we're back on the road.
Now we're back on the road to B.A.L. Action. Guys are locked in. They got a pit stop, got their preferred drink of hydration, preferred snack, went on net, online, got their motivation. So hopefully they come in locked in and ready to finish the second half.
Well, we're about to start now this quarter, and it will be Oilers ball, and one of the officials having a word with Jones and Enabu. And Q standing by. We're going to cross over quickly to him. Q.
Thank you, Go. Just before we go into the second half, that delay can either help or hurt either side, and that's the psychology of the game. But if we're talking about psychology of the game, Deng and Liam Reid have both been cleared by the Cape Town Tigers medical staff to play in the second half, so they will both be able to return. I guess it's just up to the coach in terms of their usage, and that is the latest from courtside.
Thank you, Quinton. Just a brief halftime stats. Points from turnovers. Cape Town Tigers have been able to amass 11 points from turnovers. Points from fast breaks. Cape Town Tigers have gotten 8, while City Oilers have gotten 4. And then what sticks out mostly is the turnovers by the teams. Cape Town Tigers with 7 turnovers and City Oilers with 16 turnovers, and yet the game is still so close.
Well, that's a breakdown of the stats. TK, thank you very much. And just to start this third quarter, the 3. And now the Oilers within 1. Deng. Putney. Way out, can't hit the 3. Enabu, the push down the floor. Banaba. Tough shot. Well, that was Okello. James Okello on that play.
Okello and Putney in the first half being physical. There we go. Sneak pass to Okello. Peter Prinsloo with the reach down to Okello, trying to flip it up, but however, a foul is called on the play. Okello been, I don't want to use the word enforcer, but been the guy who's just remembered by every Cape Town Tiger that has touched him or run into him, as he wants his name to be remembered by this team.
Well, the thing is he is the captain, Takani, so you know, he definitely leads from the front, and his play on the floor is what engages the team, and they follow exactly how he leads. Ganapamo, tough shot, recovers the basketball. Ganapamo, the kick. Putney, shot clock violation. Well, Putney indecisive on that play. Wanted to shoot, saw a space with the defender, going around the defender and then kicking to Benije in the corner, and a shot clock violation.
And the score is tied at 30 apiece as we start the second half.
Banaba, Okello, Roebuck Jr. Ganapamo down the floor. Tigers move it around on the perimeter. Ganapamo against Enabu. 10 on the shot clock. Putney rolling to the basket. Steal. Enabu, the push down the floor. Benije closes the front door.
Denied. Benija with great defense, comeback.
Jones can't hit from outside. Deng, 3-on-3 break.
City Oilers seem to have found their identity coming into this half, changing the pace, being in the Tigers' faces, and just knowing that the basketball they played in the first half is not the kind of game that will get them to the road ball or a seat on the bus as you go further down the road.
7:34 still to play. We're tied at 30. Enabu, the cut inside, the bounce pass to Roebuck Jr. Can't finish underneath.
And City Oilers coming out, sharing the ball. Not only is Fernando Jones the guy to look out for, but now every Oiler guy in a white shirt seems to be wanting to contribute and make a difference to the result of the team.
Garabamo throws it away. Loose ball to Benije. Hits the three.
And talk about a heat check. That's how you settle in and hit nothing but the bottom of the nylon.
Jones on the drive. The finish on the inside. 1 point game. Deng, Putney at the top. Benije drives inside. Once again a steal. Banaba. Jones against Prinsloo. Puts it up and in.
Jones' favorite color today is gray, because gray either means you're good to go or stay home. But today, gray might as well be green for Jones as he continues to pour on the onslaught on the Tigers.
Prinsloo. Tough shot. Couldn't get it over Okello. Foul. In the Tigers' backcourt. Well, Deng catching Jones, and the blocking foul as well, and an unsportsmanlike, because Deng made a play for the man and not the ball, and Jones now at the line. 6:05 to play in the third. Empty trip for Phorlando Jones, and possession will stay with the Oilers. Roebuck Jr. on the pull-up. Putney. Benije. Left corner three.
Top of the key, corner three. Benije seems to just be warming up. He might just be as well be at practice, finding his hot spots. And if that's an indication, he's got 3 more to go.
Enabu from the top of the key, can't get it to go. Deng running. Putney wide open for the three. Bottom. I can't remember whether we have any rain in the forecast for this evening, but Benije and Putney making it rain just briefly.
And that's what you want to see. And the last time they shot like this is when they played against the NBA Academy, when the team was shooting 42% from three-point, where you had every one of the Tigers making a three. And if this is an indication as to how they're setting the tone in the second half, City Oilers need to come out, guard inside and outside. As Putney Euro steps to find Benije in the corner to hit nothing but nylon as he's resting. Putney top of the key, waits a second, aims, and hits nothing but net.
Well, Two lovely plays. And this is the thing about the Tigers, Tsakani, when they get into that rhythm, that offensive rhythm. I mean, we saw it in the first quarter when they were down 3-0 early, and then 2-3 quick steals, 3 dunks, they were up 6-3, and now we're seeing it now in this quarter. 2 plays where they get 6 points from 2 threes, and they have the 5-point lead.
I mean, 9-point run, rather, because that's 2 by Benije and 1 by Putney on top of the key. So they've been shooting against Renai 35%, against the NBA Academy 43%, and KPA 33%, and that's all from 3-point range. So one thing they are not shy to do is let it fly from behind the arc.
Inbounds pass to Prinsloo against Banaba. The kick, dang, wide open. Benije, offensive rebound. Ganapamo shot clock at 10. Prinsloo drive. Putney on the drive. Putney with the flush.
Putney with a statement jam, getting the crowd in the air, everybody's energy up, and allowing City Oilers to know, hey, listen, we're not going to get back down that easy. It's a game of runs, and we're making ours right now.
Clear the paint, rim rockers and showstoppers only. So, a steal, a forced turnover on the other end, and that's the rhythm that we were talking about, Zakani. Once again, strong play by Raphael Putney, and then they also force the Oilers into a turnover. Tough shot for Deng, can't finish. Robak Jr. down the floor.
With his first point of the game, because he has been scoreless in the first half. Unable to find his rhythm, and hopefully by seeing the ball enter the net, he'll allow to do more.
Taking the defender, Enabu, on the baseline. And the lovely reverse layup, kissing it off the glass.
Both teams matching each other in offense. Let's see who will be the first one to stop a guy.
Jones.
Because everyone seems to be buying into the Black Friday special and just selling baskets. Let's see who can stop one.
Drive, strong, beating Ganapamo between 2 defenders. And he's going to go to the line for 2. For 1, pardon me, to complete the 3-point play. And the thing about Lando Jones is he can shoot the 3 from outside, but the shot hasn't been falling. So he's been making those bullish drives into the key to the basket. Deng. Banaba with the goaltend.
Setting the tone, the energy in the building right now is electric. And this is for the road to B.A.L. Winner of this game automatically gets a seat at the B.A.L competition and will be competing in 2023.
And Nabu on the outside against Putney. Can't finish. Robak Jr. is there to follow the play.
And that first basket by Robak Jr. in the fast break got him his rhythm, got him his confidence, and hopefully that could spill over to the rest of his game for the rest of the half.
Selepe in the game. And Benije has taken a break. Putney in and out on the 3. Slepper will pick up that foul, the blocking foul. The lead is 4 for the Tigers, and 3:04 to play in the 3rd.
Ibisa Selepe with the brightest shoes on the floor, so standing out, hard to miss where he is.
Absolutely no way he's going to blend in with the brightest shoes on the court. Philando Jones with the 3. 1-point game for the Tigers. Oilers just won't go away. Putney against Okello. Ganapamo from the wing. Bottom.
And true to the statement you mentioned, if one of them starts hitting, the rest follow suit and start making shots from behind the arc.
Jones, the fake. Bottom.
And Jones says, if you can shoot it like that, I can do better from behind the line. Both teams competing from behind the arc, making it look easy.
Putney, drive inside. Putney short on the lay-in. Okello, the kick to Banaba. In and out on the three. Kept alive by Roebuck Jr., but out of bounds. Possession will stay. Possession will go to the Tigers. And Takane, both teams play very, very tight rotations. And Benije back in the game as Deng heads to the bench. Prinsloo getting into the three-point party.
And when he was open in the post, Ganapama said no, come outside and let it fly. And Prince rewards him with the three-point shot.
Enabu. Jones from the top. He gets the shooter's bounce.
I do not understand why you would leave Jones open if most of the City Oilers scoring is coming from that man. Why are you not boxing and wanting him? Why are you not doing something to contain him? Because Jones' favorite color today is gray.
Ganapamo fouled on the three by Jones. Whoa, and it will be an offensive foul. And Mama Ganapamo looking on and confused by that call. So as the officials confer, players get an opportunity to talk about their play on the floor. Jones shooting the technical. Well, can't convert on the technical, so possession will stay with City Oilers. Roebuck Jr. with the advance of the ball. Okello the handoff. Jones, Odeke left corner. Well, Odeke, his inclusion in the game is going to space the floor for the Oilers because he's got the three-point range. That'll allow Jones and Roebuck Jr. and Nabu to make forays into the key. Prinsloo, shot clock at 1, taken away by Roebuck Jr. Lead pass down to Jones. Easy flush.
Easy flush. We talk about your defense creating your offense. There was a double team on Peter Prinsloo, which enabled Jones to get a fast break, steal first, and a fast break to end the quarter with his team with the lead.
Selepe throws it up just to close the third quarter. Peter Prinsloo on the floor, the captain of the Cape Town Tigers, and helped up by his teammates. Slight limp from Prinsloo, and at the end of the third, Oilers with a 1-point lead, 52, Tigers 51.
quarter.
Well, this quarter right here guarantees the winner a spot in next year's Basketball Africa League 2023. Enabu picks up the foul.
Talk about wanting the big moment. It's the first quarter, 1 point game. Winner goes to get to ball. Explains to you this is the moment that every player dreams about playing in.
Q standing by. We're going to cross over to him really quickly. Q. And Nabu can't finish at the basket. And Q is ready now, and we're going to cross over to him.
Well, as you can imagine, the Cape Town Tigers' focus was a lot on how to cover Philando Jones. He's burned the Tigers for 31 points in 3 quarters, and if they can figure out how to keep the ball out of his hands, it might be a big part of them trying to pick up a win. From the Oilers side, it really is about execution, and another big 3 comes in from Deng. This is 10 minutes until we figure out who the second team in the Division East is to advance to the B.A.L. So there's a lot to play for, and we've got 10 intriguing minutes of great basketball action.
Odeke on the drive, tough finish over Prinsloo. Ties the game at 54. Prinsloo looking for Ganapama, the handoff. Ganapama on the drive. He was going for some Voyager miles there.
Not only was he not cleared for flight, but he was just going to take that 1-2, clear the sky, and take that ticket to ball. And that's just a statement, aggression, drive for his teammates saying, hey, guys, it's the 4th quarter, let's play. Well, but impressively enough, Fernando Jones, I mean, 31 points, Quinton mentioned. That's 18 points in the 3rd quarter alone, because at the end of the first half, he had 13 points. He's locked in and playing very hard and bringing out all the tools in his bag to help the City Oilers team stay in the game and hopefully get a ticket to B.A.L.
Perfect trip for Evans Ganapamo. 2-point lead for the Tigers. Odeke. Jones. Whoa, recovery of the basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Jones working. Benije puts up the shot, barely grazing the rim, and the cleanup by Odeke.
And they had first chance, second chance opportunities in the first quarter, second quarter, and the Tigers have not been able to put a stop to that, as that 2-point from a second chance opportunity ties the game for the City Oilers.
Putney. Prinsloo on the drive. The whistle on the floor. Odeke will pick up the foul. On the drive, the block. Prinsloo, tough shot. Couldn't finish over the defender. Enabu down the floor. Oh, and the finish by Okello. Strong finish. Gotta love how Jimmy Enabu runs the floor with the ball. An exceptional court vision, finding Okello on that cut. And then Okello with just the strong physical 2.
2 different takes, 2 different plays, 2 different captains, both 2 different results. Okello scoring and Peter Prinsloo missing a play.
Jones, bottom. That play is all James Okello, the captain of City Oilers. Deng, drive, kick outside. Putney against Odeke. Putney on the drive, loses the handle. The turnover, and it's going to be Oilers ball. Timeout. out on the floor, and it is a 5-point lead for City Oilers. 7:21 to play in the third. Now once again, the Tigers in a familiar position, but a lot of consternation within the team. Coach Flosh Ngwenya, always so stoic in his huddles whenever he's talking with his team. Edwards getting into the action as well. And right now the Tigers will finish the timeout and head to the floor. Let's get a quick one from Q.
I was very close by the Cape Town Tigers bench, and the message from the coaching staff was trust each other, and it's both on the defensive and offensive end, and that they believe there's still plenty of time and there's plenty of possessions, and that really was the core message.
Kanapamo off the steal, down the floor, and a finish over Jones.
Cape Town Tigers looking for that full court press, because in the first 2 quarters it unsettled the City Oilers a little bit, trying to see if they can get the same result from them again.
Okello against Prinsloo. 3 on the shot clock. There's a step through by Okello. Putney to Deng. Deng back to Putney. Steps out of bounds.
Jude Jang's situational awareness totally off. Unable to throw an alley-oop to Putney. It's not a time for that in the game right now. Pull it back and use your speed to attack. Use your advantage to benefit the team. It's not a time for a highlight. It's a time to get the right points.
Well, another quick timeout. And this timeout right here, Takani, so critical. I have a feeling that it doesn't have to do with strategy on the floor, but it has to do with the state of mind and the psyche of the players. And, you know, just reading the situation, going back to what you just said about situational awareness. So Coach Flosh will most probably be saying to his team that they can see that they're down 3. They can take advantage of all the turnovers and the mistakes that the City Oilers are making, but then this time they've got to think carefully about their offense. And then Coach Juruni of the Oilers with 3 points up, it's all about his team being composed in the moment and being patient.
I'd say Coach Juni wants calibrated composure right now. You want his team to keep calm, however, remain aggressive. Look for opportunities. Let every play run through Philando Jones. He's creating for all his teammates. And then make sure that James Okello is somewhere near Philando Jones, because they are working well together. And as we see the Tigers come out in a 1-2-2 press to try to slow down the momentum of the City Oilers.
Handoff to Jones. Jones, tough cover, couldn't finish the pass. Putney against Odeke, and this time they choose to slow it down in the half court, not rush the offense, and that's exactly how it should work for the Tigers. Deng against Banaba. The turnover, and it will be Oilers ball.
Deng with the right intentions, just poor execution, turning the ball over with just 5 minutes left in the half.
Enabu on the drive. So There's a turnover from him. There's the drive inside Enabu. The last touch of him. And the help defense by Prinsloo, forcing that turnover. Binije, it's been very quiet, Michael Binije. Travel. Oh, the foul on the floor. Odeke picks up the foul. Tigers get a reprieve because Prinsloo got away with a travel. Putney on the inside. Skies in for the layup. Fouled on the play. Putney driving, gets the hit from Banaba. The lead is 3 for City Oilers, 5:21 to play. Raphael Putney at the line, and a free throw shooting is so crucial at this point of the game.
Every possession seems to have a lot of weight to it the deeper you get into this game, especially if it is this close.
Empty trip for Putney, continues to struggle from the floor. Jones, double team coming. Roebuck Jr., Banaba.
The team needs to rotate into place because the City Oilers have realized that, hey, they're double teaming Jones. We move the ball around. We get the defensive rotations to scramble, and we just have to find the open man under the rim.
What possession stays with the City Oilers. Enabu spotting up for the three. Can't get it to go. Putney looking for the drive. Ganabamo, wing three.
Big time players make big time plays. And that's with 4 minutes left. He is feeling himself, putting his team on his shoulders and leading with the calm confidence.
You see the ice in his veins gesture. Jones to the basket, can't finish. Ganabamo leading the break, 3-on-1, bounce pass to Deng. Can't finish on the dunk. Spills to the floor underneath the basket. Jones on the loose ball.
Jones riding the momentum. The wave of both teams is turning the ball over, unable to convert, and he just scores at a critical time of the game.
City Oilers a 3-point lead, and that man right there, Philando Jones, has just put on a show from the first quarter.
"37 points by Philando Jones, 5 of 11 from three-point, 10 of 11 from two, 18 points in the third quarter, 13 points in the first, as he continues to showcase his tool bag of points.
He is so hot. It's like he's balling on flames. Deng. Well, lovely block by Jermaine Roebuck Jr. Exceptional defense. Putney. Well, Raphael Putney not looking good at all. And a dazed look. On his face, and appears to be something with his back, but also maybe his hand as well. And it's just been a difficult and physical game for the Tigers this evening. Perfect trip. Selepe.
The Tigers sitting down in the 2-1, 2-2 zone to try to speed up the pace and forced errors from the Oilers.
Jones. A double cover. Working on Selepe. Shot clock at 10. Jones wants the screen, but looking for the ISO. Pulls up for 3. Oh, he's hot. The only way to stop him is to hit pause on your remote.
Pause remote or turn the electricity off in the building. That's the only way that man.
Philando Jones breaking hearts in Ellis Park Arena.
I mean, he is hot, he's locked in, and more than anything, he's ready for the moment. He has 40 points in 4 quarters.
It has been a show by Philando Jones this evening. Remember, he was MVP in the game against Ferroviario, as well as the Matero Magic. And that's where we saw the brilliance and the emergence of Philando Jones. If you remember, this is the team in Kampala in the qualifiers, finishing 2-1. Jones with the 3, that was on the break, and this time the ISO against Selepe and hits the 3. Well, we did say that Philando Jones breaking hearts, and it is struggle faces throughout Ellis Park Arena. This is the team that finished 2-1 in the qualifiers, and then Tsakani, they struggled. They lost to Urunani, and then they struggled to beat Army Basketball Club, ABC, and they had to make some roster changes. A lot of the players that took part in the qualifiers, some of them not with the team, and Philando Jones was not one of them. And what a great pickup by City Oilers.
You need to become the best version of yourself, and that means shedding some dead weight. I mean, our phones update every week, software and hardware. So if you're a team and you want to reach the next level, you need to make sure you've got the right hardware and the right software. And that man, Ronaldo Jones, right now has got both software and hardware, and is locked in the game with 40 points, 10 from 11 from 2, 6 from 12. That's 50% from three-point range, and then 2 for 7 from free throw. He's in the building, he's in the mood, and he's just bobbing his head on TV.
Started the game 1 of 3, and played a full 10 minutes with only 3 points, 2 steals and 4 turnovers. Now, he's slowly, surely started to get hot in the second quarter, and he's now 6 of 12 from 3 and 40%. And some of the NBA Academy Africa players, the captain Ruben Chinyelu, as well as Saifeldin Hendawi looking on, and this could be the future for them as well. And here's the thing about Jones, he's got the heart of a warrior. TK, he started aggressive, you know, but not aggressive enough. But against the game against Ferroviario in that first quarter, played a full 10 minutes, had 9 points, 1 rebound, an assist and a steal, 3 of 5 from the field, and 2 of 4 from three-point range. And then against the Magic, he played 9 minutes in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 of 5 field goals, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. So Philando Jones will always start hot, and then by the fourth quarter, well, you might as well just say that he's turned into an arsonist.
An arsonist, the bill is on fire. Matter of fact, he's the only one on fire, and there is no fire department that has been alerted to come put out this man. He is just enjoying the moment of this big stage and showcasing all his tools in his tool bag.
4-point lead for the Oilers. Binije, Putney, Tigers with a strong starting five. Prinsloo rims out. Ganapamo, counted and one.
And one play. Ronaldo, Jones, and Ganapamo just seems to be answering each other's questions or one-upping each other on this big moment, knowing that this is why they enjoy playing, this is why they practice. Matter of fact, you are always prepared for your highest level of practice. So if you practice with this intensity, being this locked in, you can therefore deliver on the stage the results that you need.
It's going back and forth here. Ganapamo completes the three-point play. The Oilers lead is 1, and we still have 3:20 to play. Defense chants around the arena. Enabu. Jones on the drive, the kick. Roebuck Jr. rims out on the three. Okello can't corral that ball, and possession will go to the Tigers. Tigers an opportunity now to take the lead.
City Oilers not a pushover, making it difficult for Tigers to get a preferred look. Every shot Tigers have taken in the last 5 minutes has been contested.
Binije off the mark from the left corner. Last touch on Banaba.
Captain Peter Prinsloo flying in, deflecting the ball, ensuring that Okele puts a body in him, resulting in a deflection and securing the ball for them.
Ganapamo on the cut, ball taken away. Jones. The push to Roebuck Jr. Roebuck Jr., the crossover, the floater. Can't get it to drop. Putney with the rebound. Dang, ball knocked away. Roebuck Jr. down the floor. Easy does it.
Easy does it. City Oilers returning the same pressure, resulting in a turnover for Ju Dang.
Dang, all alone, responds with a three. Tied at 69.
Let his team down, but put the points up. Ju Dang fighting till the end.
Well, the youngster, Ju Dang of South Sudan, redeeming himself on that three. Jones against Binije. 5 on the shot clock. Jones off the mark, can't get the bounce. Putney with the rebound. Going on 90 seconds to play. Deng is going to slow it down in the half court. 10 on the shot clock. Deng on the drive. Deng on the step back. Gets the bounce.
Step back, putting his team on his shoulders. The last 2 minutes of the game, showing them this is how we compete. This is how we finish a game strong, gentlemen.
This quarter has been raining threes. Banaba puts up the three. Can't get it to go. Putney rebound. Roebuck Jr. will pick up the foul. You gotta love the support of the fans out here. And they are right behind the Cape Town Tigers. Everyone on their feet. inside the arena. So it's been Philando Jones doing the heavy lifting for City Oilers, but for the Cape Town Tigers, it has been a team effort.
Collective effort. Ju Deng popping that three from the free throw line extended, followed by a step back three-point to give his team the lead after turning the ball over, playing with heart, tapping his chest, looking his teammates in the eye, saying, I won't let you guys down. One mistake, one step forward and two steps forward, one step back rather and two steps forward. Ju Deng leading with his heart, leaving on his sleeve, competing, matching the energy of Philando Jones, who just has 40 points and is locked in and competing at the highest level.
.3 to play in the fourth quarter. Tigers with a 3-point lead. Ju Deng at the free throw line, and an opportunity to make it a two-possession game. Coach Juruni cutting a lonely figure in the corner. Prinsloo, the only Tigers player lining up at the free throw line. Deng gives the Tigers a 4-point lead. Defense chance coming from the crowd. Jones on the drive, and a whistle. Jones clutching at his knee. Banged it against Prinsloo. He's on the floor. And he's back up on his feet. And the warrior he is. And it'll be a side ball. And a timeout on the floor. Mandy Juruni of the Oilers with the timeout. Well, a nervous-looking timeout for the City Oilers. And not only do they have to contend with being down 4 and 33 seconds to play in the game, but this crowd is electrified and has livened up.
I mean, crowd coming alive. 33 seconds left. Close game. This is why we watch this game. This is why you play. And this is why you come down to downtown Jersey, Ellis Park Arena, to enjoy the road to B.A.L. if you are in Johannesburg. It is completely electrifying. Winner of this game in the next 33 seconds books their ticket to the B.A.L 2023 competition. The loser tomorrow plays in the 3 and 4th game, and the winner of that game will then be rewarded a ticket to attend the B.A.L festivities, or the B.A.L challenges rather, because when you get there, you're meeting with the best of the best in Africa.
And Nabu on the inbounds to Jones. Jones working it. Jones on the pull-up, front iron. Kanapamo down the floor. Deng. Oh, the flush puts it down. Two-possession game. Roebuck Jr., the kick. Banaba, the 3. Can't get it to go. Putney tears it down. And that will do it. Evans Ganapamo, Benije will dribble out the clock. And the Cape Town Tigers are headed to tomorrow's final. A resounding win for the Cape Town Tigers. It started with a struggle in the opening minutes in the first quarter. They started to heat up, and they are headed to the final. They made incredible runs throughout the game, and the crowd here inside Ellis Park Arena have enjoyed their money's worth.
Talk about being tested. City Oilers were not a pushover, especially Philando Jones and James Okele coming out here, leaving it all on the floor. However, we will get to see them again tomorrow in the 3 and 4th position game to earn a ticket to the B.A.L.
At full time, it's City Oilers 69, Tigers
that is James Okelo. James, it's an unfortunate defeat here today. How would you describe that game?
The game was tough. Everyone needed a win. But, you know, the best team won. We did, you know, a few mistakes, especially in the first quarter. We failed to cross the ball, you know, to the other half. We made a lot of turnovers. Our top scorers, you know, our best scorers struggled today to score. And I think that affected us a lot.
But all is not lost. I mean, there's still another opportunity to secure a spot in the B.A.L, especially against the Urunane. Just your take on that game.
Yeah, of course, yeah, we have a game tomorrow, a very important game, you know, a game that we really need to win if we, you know, want to be in B.A.L. So we want to go back home, you know, take some notes, you know, revise, make some corrections, come back tomorrow a better team. We played Burundi, you know, in our first qualifications, and you know, we lost to them, but we feel like right now we have a better team that will compete.
Well, hard luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
That is the captain of City Oilers, James Okelo, saying all is not lost. And of course, the player of the match, the man himself who contributed immensely to the success of the side, is none other than Evans Ganapamu. 22 points here today. Just take us through your emotions and your experience in today's game.
Man, it was a very tough game. You know, I'm just happy that my team was able to put it through. It was definitely a team effort. You know, everybody was pushing together, and that's what we want. You know, together we can beat anybody.
Yeah, and just having your parents here every single time, does that also give you a confidence booster?
Yeah, that's huge. I love having my mom at the games. You know, she got the T-shirt and everything. I love it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, we are still waiting for the captain of Cape Town Tigers, Peter Prinsloo, who is making his way. He is coming through. He looks relieved indeed, and that is the captain, Peter Prinsloo. What a game here today. Just your thoughts on this game.
Incredible basketball game. I mean, what more can you ask for as a fan, especially coming to watch a game like this? Back and forth, we're up, they're up. Until the last minute, you know, we managed to pull a small lead, and you know, with that we held on. But credit to, you know, City Oilers. They played a great game. Some of their guards made some great shots, and you know, but we came in, we stuck to our game plan at the end. Got to give credit to D. He made some big shots at the end, especially for a young guy that really, you know, put us up. Those 2 3-pointers he hit at the end was amazing. But, you know, basketball is always an up and down sport. You can't win every game. Luckily tonight we executed when we needed to, and we got a W. And we're going to the B.A.L.
Yeah, definitely. Talking about the B.A.L, obviously just your feelings towards qualifying for the B.A.L, as much as you will be participating in that final tomorrow.
I mean, it's a great feeling. You know, it's a nice feeling to know that going into tomorrow we want to win the championship, but we're already qualified. We're there. This was one tick on our checklist, but now, you know, we have a couple months to prepare, and, you know, our next thing is to try and win B.A.L. But, you know, it's an amazing feeling knowing that we're going back after all the work that we've put in the last couple months. You know, it really feels well deserved.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And bearing flags, taking pictures as well. And yeah, this is a moment to savor as they have punched their ticket to B.A.L 2023. Remember, they go to 2023 because the top 3 in this competition of the Elite 16 will then make it to next year's competition.